Hello? All
Hey, what's
right.
up?
Okay, I don't know what was going on. Like, nothing was coming through on our end, so.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
You are totally the biggest mark.
And I have half the brain that you do.
Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell.
And all these people are a bunch of stinking bums, aren't you?
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
Hello again. It's late to the Nitro party. You got me and Grant tonight. Zach's unavoidably detained at the moment, but he's gonna join us later on. So whenever he gets freed up. Today we're gonna be looking at WCW Monday Nitro from April 1st, 1996. This Nitro took place at the CSU Convocation Center in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm assuming that's Cleveland State University. Would be my guess. Couldn't find any attendance numbers to this show because the site we use for references has crashed. So didn't have time to look up any attendance. The rating, it drew a 2.8 Nielsen rating to a 2.9 from Raw. So Raw wins this week in the Monday Night Wars. So without any further ado, pull up the episode on the network and press play in 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Yep, we just start right out with we got the Big Show and the Stinger. I like the Giant. I'm
I like
impressed.
the Giant too.
Oh fuck! Good baby face move by spitting at him.
Yeah.
That's about as much as you'll ever see Sting heel out.
Yeah.
Damn, we didn't even get an intro or nothing. This is
nothing.
Just right into
No announcers, no Explosion City.
No. They wanted to say that they say something that the Giant and Sting were supposed to be in a tag match together, but of course Jimmy Hart intervened and basically the Giant turned on Sting, shockingly.
Aren't Sting and Luger still tag champs?
Yeah, but there's this weird thing where you remember at Uncensored where
No, I remember. So it's just Sting tags with someone new every week, except for in this case where he wrestles them if the backstory is to be believed?
Yeah, pretty much. Basically, Jimmy Hart is fucking with shit. I like Sting selling the cross body block where he just bounces off of him. That was nice.
Yeah, that was good. All right. Well, I like the idea of this opening, but their execution's stupid.
Yeah, it's a little bit pointless. It's just showing that Jimmy Hart is pulling the strings, I guess.
But they didn't show that part.
Right, they just cut into this. Like Bischoff has to explain it after the fact.
I mean, if you're going to do that, why have storylines? Just every episode, every Nitro could be different, and you could explain like 100 things that happened between this and the last time.
Like, I don't understand, like, why is this, like, I understand if they want to fight because of whatever, but why is this a match?
Yeah.
Like, you got a ref in there, he's counting, this is obviously a match.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a sanctioned match, I assume.
That's cool. Oh! The Giant just bumping like a boss on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool little spot there, Luger, damn, people, Jesus Christ, people marked out for him.
Sounds like a lot of booze, though.
I'm just going off what I saw on the hard camera of people just throwing the babies in the air when Luger runs out.
He got many reactions.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this match that wasn't sanctioned is thrown out now, I guess.
Yes, it's just it's not a match, it's an angle. The Giant's going to spit at the camera.
Yep.
So, this may be a hot take, but I'm coming around on Luger.
No. It's
Like-
it's not that you're coming around with Luger. It's that they changed the direction with Luger, and it's good.
Yeah, I guess that's probably right. But it's like, I don't mind him. Okay,
No.
now
They found his niche. Like coward, can't be trusted, plays both sides. That's an actual gimmick.
and flexes a lot.
Flexes a lot.
I
No, I don't know why that was a match. One thing we haven't really seen any of on Nitro, like there should be more backstage fights.
Yeah,
Like, it
until
doesn't-
1999 when
Well,
every
right.
segment is a backstage
That's what I was
fight.
gonna say. It doesn't have to be every segment and they can be short, but you're telling me two guys have a fucking problem with each other and nothing ever erupts in the locker room. They all go to Mean Gene Okerlund and they schedule a little spot to come out on the fucking ramp and talk about it. Bullshit.
So I don't really understand like the point of. You don't need to have that be a match with a referee. Just have a brawl. Just have them brawl to the back, and then
Right.
Luger makes the
Right.
save.
Right.
You don't need a bell. You don't need a referee. You don't need all that
Right, no,
shit.
you-
Just
you-
make it an angle.
No, and you can do it in the parking garage. You can do it wherever you want. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Now we get some backstory. They were supposed to wrestle Harlem Heat. Okay, and Jimmy,
Why is this a fucking flashback? Why didn't they show this to start with?
because it's only an hour show at this point, and they didn't have time. I guess.
No.
Here we go.
They're
Moments ago.
No. They're showing it now, though. There's time to show it. We're watching it. It's just a flashback.
Meanwhile, in the Technodrome. Christ. So he hands him a manila envelope, and he's like, so I guess it was supposed to be Sting and the Giant versus Harlem Heat.
So what? He gives them like $10 and a subscription to Nintendo Power, or maybe Jugs, whatever they prefer.
Was that ever a real porno mag, or was that just always like the comedy porno mag on The Simpsons?
You know, I don't know. You've got to think that someone made Jugs magazine.
I don't know.
Well, maybe when
I'm
this
a little behind on my porno mag.
maybe when this podcast shit's over, we'll publish Jugs magazine.
Oh man! So,
What the fuck
holy
happened
God.
here?
What the fuck? We got fucking 9 people in the ring all of a sudden. Which, okay, I'll give them that because they don't want to waste time with all the damn entrances. I'll give them that.
No. Why don't you fucking open the show with this then?
Yeah, I don't know. So it appears we have some sort of triangle tag match with we got the Nasty Boys, the Road Warriors, and the Steiners.
So before I bitch about this and trash it, I'm a big fan that they're figuring out who's who and what's what in the tag division.
Yeah, we got a lot of tag teams right now. I mean, you got some big names in the tag division.
Yeah.
Big teams. Oh, Jerry Saggs is saying he's going to stink face Big Papa Pump. I bet you don't.
That's
So,
probably a fair estimate.
The Nasty Boys, I think, are in a program with Public Enemy right now.
I think they feud off and on the entire time both of them are in WCW.
Right.
So the rules for this, anyone can tag in anyone?
I think you're right.
Because we've only got
This-
2 guys in.
This has potential to be actually kind of cool, but
If
maybe
they-
just a big hot mess. I don't know.
No, if they do it this way instead of being 3 guys in at once, I think so. There should be a lot of tags. There's no
Yeah,
reason
I
for
think
anyone to
I
get
think-
tired.
Nice power slam. I think it's anybody can tag anybody. So kind of an interesting dynamic.
In the face.
God, this is back when Steiner could still like do a drop kick and this.
Yeah.
So did he? Oh, he made a blind tag. Okay, I'm like, Animal just ran in and clotheslined the shit out of him. You got 2 powerhouse teams and just a team of brawlers.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that shit, Jerry? You're better than that. I always thought Sags was the better worker of the 2. He just sold the tag. Did you see that?
No, he got hit. He got hit by Rick.
Did he? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like, he didn't know what was happening, so he's like, I got hit. I better sell something.
No, but I like that. And that's a good spot to have in this, is that you don't intend to tag out. Someone tags themselves in.
Yeah. So Grant, what do you think of that pump handle slam?
I like a
Yeah,
mean
like
pump
that.
handle slam by a man wearing pink.
That's your favorite fucking move.
I think there should be a pump handle version of everything. A pump handle DDT, a pump handle sleeper.
God damn it, Hawk, quit. Let's see how long he sells that fucking shit. Okay, he just absolutely brained himself on the post, and he's up. All right. God almighty. Hawk,
There
God love
was
ya.
in that booking of 1996 with Sullivan, he talks about not knowing what to do with the Road Warriors once the NWO shows up, because you
Right.
can't really have a team of guys whose gimmick is that they sell everything fit into the NWO angle.
They're unstoppable badasses. Yeah.
Right.
I still haven't watched that.
Oh, it's so good.
You said it really, I mean, we can talk about that, how it really changed your opinion of Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah, 100%. Just everything that's really stupid that I think even up until now that I came out while we're watching this and would bitch about Sullivan, like he mentions it and he's like, yeah, it was a pile of crap and I had to do that because of Hogan, and then he explains why.
A lot of the things, the little bit of the clips of it I've seen is him. He's just having to appease Hogan because he's got this huge contract and the brass is saying, "Oh, you better do what he wants." You know,
but,
he's our
he
meal
doesn't.
ticket.
It's a good inside look. He doesn't really trash anybody. He's nice. He's well spoken.
Jesus, Rick.
It comes off as pretty unbiased, and it gives a good look of a lot of stuff from '96, which is where we are now in the podcast that I didn't really know. So worth a watch.
Definitely worth watching. Yeah, he was really hamstrung by Hogan. It sounds like
These are some sweet double axe handles.
Stiffing the abs. Oh, just trying to do a leg drop and about fucking kills him because he moved. So we got three mullets in the ring. I think the only guy without a mullet, well, Hawk and Rick are the two without mullets.
Yeah.
We've got a 60% mullet ratio.
That's too much for some cities, and in the South, that's not enough.
Yeah, we're in Cleveland tonight, so I don't know what they think. They're swings. Hey, we got a Pillman 316 sign.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's nice. So this must have been right around when Austin.
Yeah, it would have been because
King of the Ring 96.
King of the Ring. Yeah, so that would have been because that was this. Yeah,
that's around. Well, let's see. We'd be leading up. They would be getting ready for WrestleMania 12.
Yeah.
So maybe King of the Ring hasn't happened yet. I don't know. I'm not up on my WWF history.
No, it had to have happened because it was the reference to the Jake Roberts Bible thing.
Right. Unless that guy just made Pillman 316 on his own volition.
How awesome! There was someone. It might have been that same interview with the Ted. I think it was with Sullivan. He talks about Brian Pillman. He thinks that gimmick is the first. He thinks that's the Steve Austin, the Stone Cold gimmick, and he talks about how it's basically the same thing.
Yeah,
they were tag partners. They were friends. They talked.
Yeah, anti-authority type gimmick. I'd say,
and Austin wasn't like psychopath loose cannon, but I think driving a beer truck into the arena and spraying Budweiser on everyone probably constitutes loose cannon.
Yeah, filling up a Corvette with cement. What else did he do?
Did he throw the IC belt in like the Cleveland River or something?
He threw
Ohio?
He threw the Rock's Intercontinental Championship in some river. Yeah, that's a good point because I mean they were buddies, so they. He might have piggybacked off Pillman a little bit there.
Yeah.
That move is not a thing. You have no leverage there, Hawk.
No.
That's not
It's a side naked choke.
You don't have anything there. Rick Steiner's wearing two different types of boots.
Yes.
Look. He's wearing two different color schemes of wrestling boots.
No, he does
Which,
that.
honestly, I think that fits his character because his character is sort of like, I'm a really good wrestler, but I'm also kind of a bumbling oaf type.
Right. No, I think he does that a lot. We'll have to keep watching, but I think he mismatches boots quite a bit.
Once again, Hawk's paint is almost nearly intact, and Animal's paint, because he has to do all the damn selling, is completely gone. He has to take all the damn moves. Oh, Nick Patrick doesn't know who's supposed to be in the ring, and the wrestlers don't either. That's the one drawback to this. Like, the referee's got to be on top of shit here.
Yeah.
Really has to.
Is there, I was just thinking, like, the perfect, I'm sure they do work a program. Steiner's Harlem Heat would be a good program.
They do. They wrestle at, they do. I think they have a program.
I know they wrestle. I know they wrestle. I don't know how long it goes on. I'd really like to see the Steiners, and there's not really, off the top of my head, there's not a team like that, but a real technical tag team. I think you could get some good matches out of them. Like the
closest you got right now, as far as the Blue Blood, you got Regal, and Dave Taylor, and Bobby Eaton in that Blue Blood stable, but they're lower, they're mid-carders at best.
And I'm horrible on my WWF history in those times, which are kind of the dark ages, but I wonder if an iteration of the Hart Foundation and the Steiners, I'm sure they did.
I don't know. That's a hell of a question, because the Steiners went to Japan.
Yeah.
They weren't. They were in the NWA when the Hart Foundation was big.
But yeah, I was just, Bret Hart and Kurt
Are you seeing
these
people? Are you seeing these people go ape shit on the hard camera?
They want to be on TV.
It's a fucking hot crowd in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Damn. What is happening? Steiner recliner? No, he hasn't started using that yet.
No.
He's tapping, ref.
I hope when they come back, they're like, yep, and he tapped out, and we're on to the next match.
You come back, and there's 8 different people in the ring.
Yeah. They didn't hold the rest hold.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't feel like I missed anything with a 8-man or a 6-man tag, rather. Oh,
shit.
That looked good.
That was a lot of humanity running into each other.
They got a lot of height, a lot of good extension. That looked about as real as I've ever seen that look.
As you can do that spot, as opposed to Sags
Yeah.
doing his windmill spot again, and Hawk
now it makes sense when you no-sell that.
When it's, yeah, because
like,
that's shitty offense.
Fuck you, that's not even
offense.
a move, you son of a bitch.
That's shitty offense. I'm okay with that. God, Hawk just, like, I don't know, he just doesn't look that safe in the ring.
Yeah.
He just, ugh.
Yeah. He's a little herky-jerky.
Yeah.
When did the Nasty Boys, maybe they never were, but in my memory from when I was a little kid, like, when did they stop being like a comedy team?
Their gimmick is that they smell bad, I think.
And that their shirts look like condiments. Or,
yeah.
I don't know.
It's silly string.
It is silly string.
Oh, fucking Knobs just crotched himself on the middle rope.
They did. No, the Blue Bloods should be in their spot, and they should be down working with Public Enemy every week.
Yeah, I wouldn't. The Steiners are nice German.
Yeah,
they aren't necessarily. They're technical in a way, but they're also more of a power move team.
They're more of a power team, but I think a technical team against them would bring out a lot.
Because they could do their amateur wrestling stuff. Yeah. They're giving this match some time.
Yeah.
Had a commercial break already. Animals like just standing there eating tags.
Now, WCW never had tag ropes, right?
No, and that is, see, like old NWA, you had a tag rope.
Right.
And that's something Jim Cornette talked about in one of his podcasts, about how, because obviously he's a tag team wrestling guy, always manages Midnight Express and whoever, and talks about how, how, she said, Knobs about brained himself on the ring steps. The spot where the guy tags somebody who's looking the opposite direction on the shoulder, like the
Right.
blind tag thing. He says, if you follow the rules, the only way you can make a tag is hand-to-hand
Right.
with both feet on the apron and holding the tag rope.
Right.
If you go, like, strictly by the rules, that's what you're supposed to do. And he just bitches about how he hates that spot because of it. Okay. This is interesting here.
Yeah.
So, Public Enemy runs out. Johnny Grunge is dressed like Brian Knobbs, runs in the ring and lets Steiner pin him. And that's how the match ends. Like, they come out, Rocco Rock waffles Knobbs with a chair, and Johnny Grunge, like, that's overbooked nonsense. However, that almost makes good sense because you got a blonde, pudgy guy wearing the same shirt.
Yep.
It makes sense. Kind of.
I'm okay with that, especially if they use it to pull the Nasty Boys out of the main event tag spot, pull them back into their feud with Public Enemy.
So the only thing that doesn't make sense is that shouldn't Legion of Doom be furious at Public Enemy for fucking them out of a win?
Yes. But they're dumb. Maybe they didn't know.
they're dumb.
I mean, that's part of their gimmick. No, they're not looking. They don't know. They have no clue.
They probably don't know any different. That's very possible. It's very possible they don't know.
Yeah, because they're on the other side of the ring from all of it.
Okay. What kind of face is Ed Leslie making? What would you call that?
I'm not sure. I'm making that face right now, trying to understand the motivation.
Trying to duplicate it. So we get
it's
Saturday
like Kermit.
night
That's a Kermit the Frog face, is what it is.
A little bit. Ooh, Luger Giant. Does Luger ever get the Giant up in the torture rack?
He does. He does, and he does a good job, but it looks awful because
he can't.
Booty Man gets fucking title shot.
I don't know if that's a title match or not. I'm gonna say that's non-title.
Okay, Ric Flair's wrestling him for the fucking fun of it, I guess. He gets him up, but he can't jostle him hard enough to make it look legit.
Right, mate. That's the problem with really, like, Luger's strong as fuck. He can get him up there, but can't. Yeah.
About a 250 pounder, it looks like a real move.
Oh yeah, like when he was doing it like Bagwell and Scotty Riggs.
Bagwell, it looks great.
Looked awesome, yeah.
But yeah, like when he gets Nash up, he's just kind of bouncing up and down.
So I am currently wearing the shirt that Double A is wearing right now. We got our full shirts in.
I was hoping you were gonna say woman, and I don't know why I thought you were gonna say that.
I'm wearing Kevin Sullivan's orange with red lightning bolts brief underwear. So Double A, as we've talked about, is the fucking personification of all that is right with pro wrestling. And people love him. Like, the whole entranceway loves this fucking guy, and he's a heel, and Hogan's gonna come out and whip his ass for 10 minutes and think that he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's horse shit.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
So wearing this shirt just makes me want to go around and paintbrush people.
I can see that.
It gives you a false sense of grandeur.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I think I've got a fire in the kitchen.
Oh, Grant's house is on fire, so those sirens you hear are going to be the fire department coming up. That's not good. Hey, Hogan wearing long tights. This is kind of the first time we've seen him wrestle with this. I am glad that honestly, the best part of having Ed Leslie out here is that I get to look at Kimberly Page, which is always good because she is put together, and it's cold in there. Damn. So hopefully Grant isn't. Damn it! It's just. To steal a line from Chris Jericho, drink it in, everybody. I like looking at that. So we go to commercial break.
Hey, and I'm back.
Hey, you missed some awesome Kimberly Page action.
Did I?
It was cold in there.
She's
It's
she's the booty babe, right?
she's the only reason for Ed Leslie to be out here. It's like, Ed Leslie, but hey, at least I get to look at her.
Yeah.
So everything okay? Your house isn't burned down? Yeah, fucking booty man. That's how you do a single leg, asshole. That's called wrestling. Get in there with a real man and see what happens.
Oh
So your house
man.
isn't on fire. It's good.
No, we're okay. We're okay. Also, I
mentioned-
will
Go.
point out that we are not quite to the halfway point, and we're getting our Hogan time in.
Yep, that's good. I'm sure he'll show his face some other time.
I'd put him on the fucking undercard of Saturday night.
Yeah.
He can wrestle.
him-
He can wrestle Devon Storm and Shark Boy.
So Hogan's wearing long tights.
Yes.
I mentioned that's kind of the first time I think we've seen this.
Yeah, I don't know if we saw him during his feud when he turned evil with. I think we did when he turned bad against the Dungeon.
Maybe he had long trunks on there for a match or two.
Wonder what the reason behind that.
Almost got a
might be
little
cold in
show
there.
there.
It might
Almost
be
got a
cold
little
in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You got a little show there from Kimberly. Almost.
That's what she's there for.
She's like 47 now, and I think she still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
We get the Rockette spot with the
Yep.
double big boots.
Sullivan's ponytail.
Yeah, just bald as hell, but I have a ponytail.
Oh, that's great. So I got, since this match isn't going to be that great, especially right now, I got a free couch.
Like off the side of the road or what?
Yeah, I get all my stuff free now that I live in a city. People throw out good shit.
Oh yeah, you see that a lot. It's like
I
throwing out-
in my office next to my bookcase, there's an old CRT TV with all my old Nintendo systems, and then there was just a dead space across from it. And yeah, someone
Nice.
threw out this nice blue love seat. So I got a Nintendo couch now.
a Nintendo couch.
Yeah, it's for the old TV with all my old video game systems.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a couch emblazoned with like stenciled Nintendo shit on
it will.
which
It might be now.
I was excited about.
You know, I might get a bunch of like old pro wrestling shirts and get it reupholstered with them.
There you go. You need to upholster it in the same theme as Booty Man or Brutus Beefcake's trunks,
That'd be good.
and just
A lot
have
of lot of fringe at the bottom. for the
fringe
skirt.
and shit missing off of it.
That'd be good. Fuck, I could do that myself.
Oh, fuck you, Hogan.
If Hogan would wrestle the way he wrestled in Japan against Arn Anderson, we'd have a good match.
Yeah, no, I posted that on Twitter about Hogan does this like rolling armbar spot, and
Yeah.
it's like it's okay.
Yeah.
The guy knows enough to wrestle, but he's next episode. I watched a little bit of it. I watched about the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And this is another time watching this by myself, and I'm angry.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I got mad watching it, so we'll just wait till we get there. But it's not good. It's not good from old Hulkster.
Glad to hear that.
I mean, it'll be entertaining for us, but if you think about it long enough, it'll make your nose bleed.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I don't know. Maybe they're starting to formulate what they're gonna do with the upcoming big angle, but Arn Anderson should constantly be in contention for the U.S. title.
Yeah, the fact that he never held a world championship is a
Yeah.
travesty. Which he was good in his spot of always, that he's the enforcer. He
Right.
backs up Ric Flair,
Right.
who's he's the man. Nice spot there with the tag.
You know what?
Off the
And
Sunset
honestly,
Flip.
this would have been that was a nice spot. Here's one of them just angles that writes itself. Ric Flair is the world title. Arn Anderson is his enforcer. Arn Anderson has the U.S. belt. You don't get a title shot unless you're the number one contender, which
So
means
you
you
gotta
got to
beat
have the
me.
U.S. belt. Anderson refuses to wrestle him, so Arn Anderson's now the gatekeeper.
Basically, you got to come through me if you want a title shot.
Right.
The fact that is such simple booking, and the fact they never did that is almost silly.
And think about it. Every fighting video game has that second to last guy, and you got to beat him. Like it's always the same. The order
Goro.
of everyone else changes, but it's Goro or it's Sagat or it's what the fuck ever else.
Those fucking earrings are some 90s ass shit. Holy cow.
Are.
So, really, Arn is the only guy in this match who is an experienced, like, tag. He's really a tag team specialist. That's his niche.
Yeah, behind that, it's probably Hogan with his work with, like, Savage.
Yeah, I don't know. None of these guys were any really established tag teams.
Right. No, and even Hogan, when he works tag programs with people, it's never a tag match. It's just 4 guys in a singles match, 2 at a time.
And it's Savage selling for 15 minutes and Hogan making a comeback.
It's 2 at a time and we watch.
That is the only point in which a slingshot is a legitimate wrestling move.
I
when
agree.
They do it under the bottom rope like that. I like that.
It looks
because Arn Anderson knows what the fuck's going on.
Yep. You know, why don't you just get some black underwear and have someone embroider Enforcer across them? You can just walk around your house like that.
We've spoken about that. That was like one of our first episodes. You said you wanted those.
I might
Hanes
do that.
Black brief underwear and just get you a glue gun.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Oh, here we go.
He's afraid, but he doesn't tag out.
God, it's just shitty punch. Like, his offense, the one thing, I can't wait for this fucker to turn heel. Because when he turns heel, his offense gets so much more believable. Like, he doesn't have to hold back on guys. He can look like an asshole.
Yeah.
And it works so much better.
You know what? One of the best parts, though, is instead of the tired old finish, you get run-in finishes.
Yeah.
Which eventually get tired, but as far as Hogan's concerned, it's great now that the matches are being finished in a different way.
Kimberly can't get her shoe off. There we go. Oh, you're a baby face. Oh. No, it's okay because Sullivan tried it first. God damn it. Fucking horseshit. How many people were so much more excited for Luger running in than Hogan winning a damn match.
Yeah.
She's so traumatized.
Yeah.
She was.
It's hard. It's hard being out there.
I don't think this booty babe thing lasts a whole lot longer because I skipped ahead.
Oh, did he blade?
Who? Somebody
Sullivan.
bleeding?
Sullivan.
No.
What's on his face?
Probably that face paint horse shit.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't make sense for not at that point in this type of match. I mean, Hogan never hit him with any. I mean, he did hit him with a shoe, I guess, but. Oh man, I wonder how much Kimberly Page is on the payroll for.
I don't know.
I'm sure. I mean, Bischoff was pretty loose with his money, so. Oh, there's action happening that. Oh, here we go.
It's another 6-man tag. Nope.
It's woman waffling booty man in the gut.
Yes.
Aww.
You know how they should kill the booty man gimmick? Something happens
Hogan.
to his...
Arn's gonna slit your goddamn throat. That's what's gonna happen, fucker.
Don't let him have a pair of scissors. No, they need to kill the booty man gimmick by something happens to his balls and he can no longer perform. Because he's essentially he's a gigolo is basically the gimmick.
Yeah, in a roundabout way, you're right.
And that's why Kimberly leaves him because he can't perform.
Okay, another bitch on Hogan about his lazy ass. Okay, you just cheated to win a match. He doesn't throw the shoe out of the ring or try to hide it, or he just fucking leaves it there.
Yeah.
For the ref and the whole world to see.
They're booing.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah, it's cold.
Lots of people are booing and throwing the 4 Horsemen sign.
Fuck yeah. Apparently Cleveland's a horseman.
Yeah.
I can't quit looking at Kimberly. She's the only thing worth a shit in this ring, right? Well, I'm sorry. Mean Gene, you're a Mitch. You're fine.
Listen, if Mean Gene found out you said that because Kimberly, he'd understand.
Oh, Mean Gene's looking at her too. He's trying to. He's trying to sneak a peek. He's a lecherous old man.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god, this fucking promo. Jesus H. Christ almighty. No, I don't know what you mean.
No one knows.
Ed.
Hey, Hulk, I got an idea for the thing that we could do. You should try that, Hulk.
This kid in the black shirt behind who's just constantly like 4 Horsemen.
Yeah.
Just no, there's no expression. He's like, fuck all of you people.
Yeah. Oh, I'm teaching my kid to do the 4 Horsemen, the sign and the woo. Instead of making his voice high pitched, he does it really low. He just goes woo. And he just kind of sticks his hand out now, but he's getting there.
You know what? That would be a good Halloween costume.
Yep.
Is dress him up like a little Ric Flair,
yeah, and he's still blonde.
Yeah, and you can be normal sized Arn Anderson as his enforcer.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's actually a hell of an idea for trick or treating.
I could get a singlet and be the Giant for no reason, because at least the ratio would be right.
Yeah, no, that'd be about right. I like the guy wearing the Macho Man hat who is not wearing it properly. He's wearing it like an old grizzled prospector.
Yes,
like he's going digging for gold. Oh, that took an eternity. We didn't. I didn't listen to a word of that promo. I was too busy.
What do you think he whispered to Hogan? Because whatever it was, Hogan sold it like it was a good idea.
How much are we getting paid for this?
Let's go get fried chicken. Hey, Luger music.
It's like, Hulk, you remember that money you owe me? I mean, I've been helping you out for a while here. Need paid. Got bills. Luger's music.
Yep.
Oh, I keep forgetting he's the TV champ.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. You got the con. Hey, I texted you.
That's right. Lex Luger's going to hold 3 belts. You sweat hogs. I'm sorry, you're not sweat hogs. I mean, some of you probably are, but not all of you. He's the TV champion. That means he sold more TVs than anyone down at Circuit City last month. That's how you get that belt. It's like a reward for employees. Couldn't make Employee of the Month, though, so he doesn't get the good parking spot. He's still got to park his LeBaron by the street. Where the dumpster, the garbage truck keeps hitting it with the dumpster. He's not happy about that, but hey, he's the TV champion. He sold more Magnavoxes than anybody. He might be
I'm here.
Okay.
That worked out.
Something about Magnavoxes is all I heard.
I took that time to explain how Luger became the TV champion by selling more televisions than anyone at Circuit City.
Oh. I've never thought of it that way.
So, Zach, here's what you missed. Zach is with us now. I had to step away and take a phone call, and luckily Zach came down and was able to hop in here. You missed kind of a cool three-way tag match with the Steiners, Legion of Doom, and Nasty Boys.
Oh, yeah.
That had a fucked-up finish.
You missed a match for some reason between tag partners, also for some reason, Giant and Sting.
I read a little bit about this episode.
Tell him, Mickey Mouse shirt lady.
And from what I read, it
Was
sounds like
who was that sitting down? Was that Madden?
No. I was getting ready to. That is Deborah McMichael.
Yeah, it's Mongo's
They're
wife.
doing an angle.
No,
with
no.
that.
Who's the dude next to her?
Oh, that I didn't see.
probably a security guard. I don't know.
That looked like Madden.
Mark Madden?
Yeah.
Fuck, might have been. I wasn't looking at.
I mean, he's got a very distinct look. I'm sure a few people look like him, but
If they show her again, I'll have to look.
yeah.
So basically, I read that Jimmy Hart paid off Harlem Heat to not show up,
Yes.
and Lex Luger was obligated to defend his title already, so he couldn't compete in the match. However, he showed up anyways.
So
Yeah,
here's what
he
happens.
came out and made the save.
They don't show you the part where everyone walks out and they pay off Harlem Heat to not do it. They show you that after the match because it starts mid-match or the beginning of the
Right.
match between Sting and Giant. So you only find out what happens in a flashback.
Yeah. Like it just, there's no intro, nothing. It's just, Giant and Sting fighting.
Yeah.
Flair in that belt is how the world is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like,
Very-
just right there.
Very
That
few
is-
people look right in that belt.
Yeah. Oh, and you missed Kimberly Page's nips.
Nice. I'll have to rewatch that.
Yeah. It was cold in the arena. That's the only good thing about it was Hogan and Taskmaster.
Still says
and
Macho
so-
Man.
I saw that. They are getting lazy with
Yeah.
their
You'd think they'd have a Flair name tag just ready to go at
That's
the time.
exactly.
no shit.
You would think one tag would say Flair on one side and Hogan on the other.
So yeah, this has got to be the main event. Okay.
Yeah, I think
so
it
this is TV champ versus world champ.
For any titles?
Yeah, I think this is a title match.
Title for
Hopefully
title?
also for half of the tag team title since Sting tags with everyone.
This crowd is incredibly Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
It's in Cleveland. It's not like in the South, but
Yeah.
they are big Four Horsemen people.
Right.
it
I
seems
just-
like.
That thing you said about half the title, that would actually be kind of an interesting angle if any half of a tag team can defend their half of the tag team championship, and that person that wins, if they get beat, has to defend the tag team championships with that old tag team partner.
Yeah.
That's kind of Russo-y.
That's-
I'm kind of
it is,
surprised
but-
he didn't ever try that.
But think about it, like that could almost like make sense.
It could be a special thing, like this match. You could say, hey, there's so many titles between these guys. Tonight only, they're all on the line.
They're all on the line, and then you schmoz the ending, and
Right,
nothing
because
changes.
what
So-
Russo would do is that the drive-through lady at fucking Wendy's would tag Luger, or they'd catch him with a prostitute. Randy Anderson would run in, fucking count to 3. Now the prostitute's the champ.
Are these girls going to kiss, by the way? They're sure looking like they were going
Just
to.
do it already.
Zach, we wrote a good angle, a good gig for Anderson. We've been rebooking the hell out of this.
Oh, yeah?
Are not Randy.
Yeah.
I would hope so, yeah. Anyways,
I like refs with gimmicks.
Yeah, no, ref was giving. Zach, we're not going to tell you. You have to watch the episode.
oh, okay. That's good.
Wait, I don't remember this. What did we decide?
The gatekeeper thing.
Oh yeah.
It's not often that I get to like listen and not know what's going to be said, so I like that.
Yeah. Listen to the episode back when you weren't here, and it honestly makes way too much sense, and I'm kind of surprised I've never thought of it before.
Okay, well, I'll have to listen to it. So did you guys just jump right into it, or?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. We got her done.
All right.
Surprised you don't-
It's really fucking hard to be a heel when everyone's doing that.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Everybody's like, "Yeah, you're the best," but it's hard to heel out.
What do
when
you
the crowd's
do?
just
Say
gonna
fuck
cheer
you? No, I'm not.
Well, what Flair does is, fuck you, I had your wife 3 times last night.
But
He
these
probably
fuckers
really
are like,
did.
hell yeah, way to go, honey.
He probably really did have Deborah McMichael at one point, whether it's known or not.
Yeah, fucking.
But you two didn't? Jesus, I thought everyone had.
Fuck, Stone Cold was married to her.
Yeah, legit married
Yeah.
to her. Yeah.
A lot of press slams. Flair likes the press slam spot. Does it with Sting, does it with Luger.
Oh, I did read something that they're talking about Flair's matches. They're all the same.
Yeah.
And he said, no matter who he's in the ring with, if it's Rey Mysterio Jr., he'll get press slammed 50 times.
That's funny. That's pretty...
And it will end in a reverse figure 4.
Yes.
And then the other person will do their finisher.
Get some Luger selling. Luger, according to I like that. He tried to Irish whip him, and Luger's so damn strong. He just said nope.
That kind of legitimizes that an Irish whip. If you're doing it, you're actually pretty powerful because it can be reversed.
Slightly, yes. I like Ric Flair flexing because he's not.
Yeah. Oh,
there we go. He's like, yep. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that woman in the Mickey Mouse T-shirt. Yeah, fucked her.
Was there ever a territory in Ohio that you recall?
I mean,
I'm sure there was. I don't think.
I couldn't tell you.
It's probably Lawler territory.
Jim Cornette tell you.
How far over did that territory get? Memphis.
I don't think Memphis came that far north. I mean, that's Cleveland. That's,
right.
Cleveland's quite a bit. Oh wow, what's happening?
He's upset.
Okay.
That's like maybe Cincinnati I could see, but Cleveland's more further north.
That's a long way for Chicago too.
Yeah.
Hell, it might have been New York.
I wonder who was Indianapolis. Who was in Indianapolis?
That was Dick the Bruiser. He ran a territory in Indianapolis for a while.
You might have got as far over as that there.
Yeah, that's true.
Jim Cornette could tell you the booker, who the top guy was.
What the main event of every show was.
Fuck, he would know.
He was probably in most of them.
Jim Cornette, if you're out there, let's get you on here.
Get you on here. Set us straight. Fuck.
Well, Flair's begging off. Poke him in the eye. Yeah.
I hope Luger's all right. All right. You're right. We shouldn't fight. I'm going home. Walks out.
Flair's doing his best to heel out. He's doing the I'm done spot where he walks up the entryway and then he begs off and then he pokes him in the eye, he cheats a little bit, and then he starts battering him in the corner, and Luger's gonna no-sell it with shitty punches. Those aren't very good.
Luger's about as over as he's ever been since we've started watching, since Nitro started, but still, if you know that this is going to be Flair country, which I assume someone in charge would know.
Oh, okay. Did another press slam, but at least he dropped him on the rope and did something different with
it. If you know this is going to be Flair country and you want him to be a heel, you need to put him against someone else.
Flair's like, where's he at? Whack!
What were you saying? I didn't catch that, Grant.
I'm saying that if you want Flair to be a heel and you know this is going to be Flair territory, don't put him against Luger, who's not over as a face.
Yeah.
Hey, who is a face at this point? Like Sting, maybe?
Sting.
Just Sting. Like he's like the only pure baby face in the company right now.
Savage is, but also Savage has the crazy thing. And
Hogan and Savage are like almost tweeners at this point.
Yeah.
Savage is over as a tweener though. He appeals more to the Steve Austin side of the brain.
Right.
Because he's
Savage
not a fucking
like one of those.
goody.
He's maybe like booked to be a baby face, but some fans just don't really know. But he's popular because of that.
He's a dark Jedi.
The guy has Slim Jims.
He just got hit by coffee, by the way. That women got from a fan at 10 o'clock at night because who knows why they were drinking coffee and why it was still hot.
She did the hot coffee spot.
Yeah.
Coffee makes her nervous when she drinks it.
Look at Flair fucking sell that choke spot. Like, it looks like he's having, like, a conniption.
Hey, when have either of you, ever been to a mass audience event that took place in 11 o'clock Eastern time that they dispersed hot coffee?
Sound like hotcakes.
I don't remember.
Pretzels, soda, hot dogs, not hot coffee.
Maybe it was like hot whiskey.
Why? That would have to have got past the guards, I guess. But
they might have a liquor license in this stadium.
Shot blocked by Flair. Properly applied figure 4.
It'll get reversed.
Nope, he's gonna finish him. He's gonna tap.
I doubt it.
Break his leg.
You'll also notice when Flair cranks down on it, he legit wrestling move grabs the ankle, grabs the boot.
Like it, yeah. It's just applying more pressure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, like an actual ankle or leg lock.
Oh.
Because actually, and this is something that we haven't, it just hit me. The actual use, if a figure 4 were real, would be that it would be an ankle lock. And the reason that you figure 4 the other leg is because they can't use that leg to push out of it. Because that's how you block leg locks and ankle locks. You put your legs together.
Jesus Christ, I've seen Sakuraba show the Texas Cloverleaf as a legitimate, fucking fighting move, for God's sakes. So, I mean, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to call the figure 4 a legit move, that's what it'd be used for. And Flair grabbing onto the boot to use leverage and put pressure on the knee.
Yeah. So where is Deborah sitting? Is she?
She's back in the entryway a little bit. Flair, that's why Flair was coming over there and being rapey towards her.
Woo woo.
I don't like Luger doing a sunset flip. He's a powerhouse guy. That is
what
the fuck, ref?
That's not right.
That makes no sense. Break the fucking deal. He's in the ropes. You don't have to kick his fucking hand. That's horse shit, Nick Patrick.
It is, yes.
Tweet him.
Back to what
that makes no sense, shoot or kayfabe wise.
Back to what I was saying. Other than Flair's like, hey, it's a cool spot, do this.
Yeah, right.
I don't like a big powerhouse guy doing a sunset flip. That's for like plucky underdog babyface to do.
Yeah. At one point, though, I think people expect everyone, no matter how big you are, to do hurricanranas.
Yeah, well, like nowadays.
Nowadays, right? That's what I'm saying.
Superplex. Flair's selling his ass off.
So was Elizabeth and Macho Man doing anything in the show earlier at all? She's giving away his money?
I don't think Savage was on this one.
Okay.
Kind of a half-assed power. Oh, we got more coffee.
Heenan makes the point. Hot chocolate or something.
Yeah. Torture
Thank
rack.
you for saving it.
Oh, he burned him.
He would have third-degree burns if that was real.
What they should have... Oh, we get a good look at Luger's thong that he's wearing under his trunks. That's fucking awesome.
Flair would also have some burns.
Flair, roll up, foot on the ropes, classic Flair finish. Sting doesn't make the save soon enough.
I'm assuming he repainted his face because it's not got a speck out of it.
Well,
they didn't wrestle very long.
Him and the Giant didn't have like a full-on match.
So the show ends the same way it began.
I would like to see... Oh.
Like Flair's like brain.
He is losing
like his brain.
Dillinger's like, kids, get back.
Like his way of thinking is just convulsive. Just like, what do I do next? What do I do next? What do I do next? What do I do next?
I like. Oh wow, I think Mickey Mouse Lady was a fucking plant.
Yeah, I'd say
she seemed to be in on that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It wasn't next to Deborah. It was next to Mickey Mouse Lady. I meant that Madden was.
Maybe Madden gave it to her.
Maybe
because he's a wrestling guy.
Was he doing the hotline at this point?
He might have been.
I told you. So, Luger needs to do a gimmick after being horribly burned by the hot coffee. He has like a masked gimmick for a while because he's horribly
Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, he's like horribly disfigured now.
Luger as Phantom of the Opera would be a good comedy gimmick. But like, don't make it funny. Have him do it like it's legit.
Oh my god! Like Hogan with the half mask thing and the giant sword.
I forgot about that. God. That was his. That was the short-lived Holy Diver.
That was that was the kind of a heel turn, but not really a heel turn thing that they did. Oh yeah, Heenan's quitting. This is his last night on Nitro.
Oh really?
Yep, he says he's quitting.
What?
Ha! Oh. Gotcha, fuckers.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Forgot it was April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Bischoff doesn't know what to say.
Bischoff's probably thinking, shit, is this real? I wonder if he was in on it.
Yeah, I bet he wasn't.
Because the look on his face was kind of...
He either sold it very well or he didn't know.
All right.
Not a whole lot to say. We've already recapped during the show. We've got crazy fucking triple tag, giant sting. Kimberly Page is hot, and what happened? Hogan sucks.
Yeah.
Booty Man sucks. And
all right, well, fuck
Flair's
it.
awesome, and we kind of are starting to like Luger now. All right, so for all of us here at Late to the Nitro Party, everybody tune in next time, because we'll be here, because you have no lives.
Bye.